guys, for the longest time, the Star Wars collector only had two sizes of figures to collect. The standard 3 3/4 inch figures that were launched with the line in 1977 and the 12-inch big figures. But in August of 2013, Hasbro released the first series of 6-inch black figures. These figures were aimed more towards the die-hard collector with a larger size and better detail. It was almost an instant success, with most of the waves selling off the shelves quickly. Now, after 6 years, Hasbro has decided to go back and re-release some of those early figures that have become very hard, if not impossible, to find in what they call the Archive Collection. Today, we're going to open, unbox, and review two of these figures. The IG-88, which was originally released in 2015, and the Scout Trooper, which was originally released in 2014. So let's go to the toy box. Alright guys, so here you see them in their packages, and I want to go over the packaging a little bit. Really nice corner cut blister. We got a nice corner cut, kind of the opposite of that on here. Great little illustration artwork, which is shows bigger on the back. These do, since they are archive, will also show the original figure, the year that it came out, 2015. Then it gives you kind of the bio. This is also a little bit thicker card, which is, I think, on both of these is indicative of the fact that this is a more of a collector's item. So there's going to be a lot of collectors that are going to want to keep these in their collections without opening them. We are going to open these up, so don't worry about that. This one came out in 2014, and this was only available with the speeder bike, which I think, if I remember correctly, might have been a Target exclusive, if I remember. So, all right, let's get these things open and see what we got. All right, guys, so we got IG-88 out here. Really nice looking figure. One thing I really like is the two, kind of the almost three-tone paint job that he's got here. So his head swivels, his arms swivel. This is a really, really nice stiff ball joint at his elbow here. And then he has the upper where he can go all the way around here, which I know it's not IG-88, but if you have seen the Mandalorian trailer, you got, I think it's IG-11 there where it shows him going in a 360 degree. He, this is kind of, this might be kind of problematic. He does move at the knee, but I'm afraid if you push too far, you're going to break this off. His feet are fully 100% directional. Great grenades on the back with his holder. Now, he does come with 3 different weapons here. He comes with his blaster, or his blaster rifle, a regular, what seems to be regular Imperial blaster, and then this axe knife thing. I'm not sure what it is. So, yeah, it's got great styling. I haven't seen the original one for quite a while, so I don't know how it stacks up against that, but I will show you this. This is the original. Let me adjust the camera here a little bit. So this is the original Empire Strikes Back release of IG-88, and you can see while the styling was pretty good even for back then, it's nothing compared to what this is. I think this is a great little figure. I'm a huge IG-88 fan, so I thought he was one of the coolest figures. I always saw him on the Star Destroyer. You know, you can pose him in so many different things. You can put his, I guess you can probably put that in there like that. You can, the only thing is I don't see where he could actually hold this accessory. So these, the hands are a little bit, probably not the best for holding these guns. Yeah, see, it wants to hold out. One of the things with the completely adjustable feet is that you're going to be able to pose him how you want. Another one that I have here, and this is going to be a little hard to see. So this is the Power of the Jedi series. This is the 12-inch IG-88. And you can see there's really a lot of similarities between these two. You know, it's not quite as detailed. I really like this figure. The one thing I like about this figure is that the legs can extend, so you can extend his height. So, you know, that's a really cool kind of comparison of all three of them there. But you can see the bigger 6-inch style allows them to get a lot more detail, and they do put a lot more work into not only just the modeling of the figure, but you know, the details, the little details, and then the paint, and they go in here and they actually, you know, give you shading on even the front and back. I mean, it's a really excellent figure. If you're a Star Wars fan and a Bounty Hunters fan like I am, I think this will be a really great figure to pick up. It's still readily available. I've seen them out there, which is nice. They're making more of them for the collector. So yeah, so let's go on and take a look at the Biker Scout. All right, guys, so here we've got the Biker Scout. Now, this is a really cool figure. One of the things that they do on these that I really like is they'll actually weather wear them. So this looks more similar to what he's going to look like in the Return of the Jedi. You're not going to get this pristine figure. Some people like that, some people don't. So you've got really nice tight ball joints on the hand right here. You got a really nice tight elbow joint, and then you have the turning at the shoulder, upper shoulder, the bicep on both sides. Then you have the torso turn. You got a complete ball joint on the head. You got nice leg ball joints plus the knee and the hip. And it's kind of cool that they put these, a lot of these are independent of the legs, so they're not attached to them, so it gives you a more natural look. It's got the great weathering. I wish they would weather these little things right here, because if you are looking at them from the back, it's really noticeable. You can see that. But they've even gone as much as to weather, you know, his little elbow pads here and put some weathering right in those lines. The one thing I've never liked about this character was his weapon. This weapon is so tiny. I almost want to say it's too small for... This weapon is actually too small for his hand. That just doesn't look right. It looks like it should be a little bit bigger. But so we'll compare that to the original 1983 release. I think this one's a little bit more true to what it actually looks like. On this one, I always thought that this face was a little bit long. This has the fading from just being that old, so you have the difference in color. And it's got the limited mobility, you know, with the 5 points of articulation. He's got really great joints on the foot, and this foot goes, you know, can go 360, the lower leg. So you can really pose him however you want. You know, you can make him look a little bit more natural, you know, something like that there. He can have his arms up. He can be... You know, the only thing that I wish they would do is once in a while, I wish they would either make the hands articulated or give you a couple more hands. I know you'll see that in some of the higher price point figures that are even higher than these. But I really wish they'd do that on some of this on some of these 6-inch. You know, these are really great figures. They all run at about the $20 price point, so they're not bad price wise. You know, his little gun can go right here, which I don't think it's really going to stay in. It might stay in there. It's better than there in his hand because it just doesn't look the right size to me. So again, a great figure. He's got really good articulation. You know, the attention to detail, just being able to, you know, do these little things, you know, all the look on the fabric on the inside here, even the paint detail on his respirator. You know, it's the small things that really make these the collectors happy, and this is one of those figures that just kind of nails it. It's really great. I love the Black Series figures, and both this figure and the IG-88 figure, which I'll bring back in here. Either of these I think would make a great addition to your Star Wars Black Series collection. And I think you should run out and get them. I think the IG-88 is probably going to be the harder one to find. But like I said, he has been fairly easy to find for me over the last probably month since I bought this figure. Haven't gotten around to doing this review yet. So So the question is, what do you guys think? Have you guys got these figures? Do you like them? Do you like the original releases better? I don't have either of the original releases of these. You know, comment in below in the video and let us know, and we'll see you next time. Hey guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.